what was it like for you to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And was that the only other time since you left Bon Jovi that you guys played together? Is that the one?
Yes and no. Yes.
Okay,
and no.
thank you for answering that.
Yes,
You've got that covered.
Probably publicly, yes. Publicly.
Why do you guys still sit down and play? Well, he doesn't sing right now, right? He's
having a little problem, but you know, I think
I heard you on another podcast saying that if his voice comes back, that you're
absolutely
you're open to continue that.
What? The fans would be just. I would have to do it. My spirit would.
Are you guys on good terms?
Yeah.
So that's great.
I saw the documentary, the Bon Jovi documentary, and I got to tell I was so impressed with him and the whole band and the discipline you guys had and created all this wonderful music for so many years. So kudos to you, man.
Well, thanks, man.
I would imagine that that's hard. I'm going to talk to you as a performer, as somebody who my main gig is stand-up comedy. That's what I love the most, and what I love about that.
And you're very good at it, Kat.
Thank you. That's what I was doing. I was fishing.
But, you know,
fishing.
I'm not. All right, I'm not here to masturbate you or anything like that. But I must say,
thank you. My daughter's in the room.
Hi.
No, this is my daughter right here.
Hi.
Hi.
No, but Jesus, man, I don't remember the first time, but.
You're not here.
You're very vulnerable, and it was like everybody goes through the stuff you talk about, and it's like I piss in the shower too.
Thank you. I'm gonna tell my wife. Just not
I know
mine.
your wife.
Your own, right?
You're relatable.
Yeah,
You're relatable.
Just
You're
my
right.
own shower.
Right.
My own shower.
Yeah.
While I'm showering, actually.
Yeah. I also shit in the shower. I love.
Do you
Who cleans that up?
Do you
What?
waffle stomp?
Waffle stomp it down. Yes.
I take a shower in the shower.
Okay. But what I was saying was, what I love best about over all the things I do is I love the autonomy and the control that I have in being alone on stage. I would imagine when you're in a group, you're just human. That's a really tough. I don't know how you. I mean, you did, and you navigated, and you guys broke up. But how that I would not be. I don't have the personality to be part of a group.
Well, you know what? I give good band. No, I always did, and I was usually the leader of the band. I was usually the lead singer in the band, and all of that. And I was writing the material, and going out and getting the gigs. Right, you know. So Richie Sambora and Friends gig, I got to go hire a truck. I got to get the guys together. I got to teach them how to play the songs.
But you're a lead. You are a lead guy. You're doing music right now. This is you got songs right now, brand new songs on Spotify. You're releasing great music and everything.
Thank you.
So when there are two leads in a band like you and Jon, that must have been.
You know what? I knew my role, and but we were partners on obviously the songwriting and end of it, and then one of the things that attracted me to Jon, not in that way, but.
His hair.
He was a really good businessman.
He
and
is.
like I said, you know what? It's basic addition. Like when I book a Richie Sambora gig back then when I was like 18.
Right.
Yeah, I got to get a truck. I got to get the driver. I got to get 5 guys to play. Book the club. You know, get in there, do the gig, lights, PA, blah, 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 blah. And then go get paid by the mob, because that's who owned the clubs
New
back
York
then,
and New
all
Jersey.
the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what was left for me after taxes was, you know, so it was just basic addition. And then when you get to a place where you're playing all stadiums and you have 110 people and 28 trucks and 22 buses and 727 and pilots and stewardesses and stuff like that. It's just add a bunch of zeros, and it turns out a lot of people are afraid of zeros. Not me. I'm not afraid of zeros.
You're not afraid of nothing.
Well, I ain't afraid of zeros. I just know that for us to make our nut, you know, our tours were insanely long, by the way. I mean, the last tour I did with the band was 18 and a half months and 52 countries.
Wow.
The tour before that was 16 and a half months. And we were third on a history list of the 2 largest
In
world
stadiums, right? Stadiums.
all stadiums. Yeah.
They were all stadiums.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the craziest thing.